All right, everybody. Hi. Welcome to Friday Night Ace Attorney. I guess that's what I'm calling it now because we need a name for Friday nights, but now it's going to be
Friday Night Phoenix.
Friday Night Phoenix. Oh, that's a good idea. That's what we should call it. Friday Night Phoenix. There we go.
And yes, we're late.
Well, no, that's because Sylva made some delicious food. Which...
You bringing up to share with the class, Sylph?
I wish I could, because I had a little bit of extra chicken.
Aww.
Well, last time we left off on Friday Night Phoenix, we talked to the guy who stole the Crane family urn, and turns out he's a whiny baby, but also has a wife, which surprised everybody. So we gotta go now talk to this wife, because he's like, oh, go please talk to her, for the love of God!
Okay, Princess Leia with the fucking buns and the hair.
Hey, like, that looks like the space buns. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm a cinnamon bun.
My mini AC unit isn't making any unnecessary background noise, is it?
Nah.
Nope. Hi, Maggie, or Sophia, whoever you are. Hi. If it's twin power, I love you.
Yes. We're a little
Alright.
late, but we're back.
Okay, this is the hideout.
What the fuck is that?
This is like some circusy shit.
Wow.
Claim this. I don't claim this.
Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is the Mask's hideout, all right?
Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie?
Oh, hot!
Wow, even Mooney turned full lesbian at this point.
And I'm saying
She's
come
hot.
over.
Oh, fuck. What is my life anymore?
Maggie's like, no twin power today. It's alright, though. Sophia's here, though.
Hi, Sophia. What is
So-
my life anymore?
Wow, so not only did Circus go full lesbian after the show was over when I showed her picture, but then Mooney just went full-blown lesbians. This character just makes every woman full-blown lesbians.
Well, what can I say? I am like hot.
Sophia says no twin power since Maggie's going out. Well, she deserves it because she's been studying so hard, including yourself,
Yeah.
Sophia, so... Alright, anyway, sorry, Circus, go ahead.
Huh? Who are you people?
Are you Desi Delight?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Nikki Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell how grateful I am that you decided to help Ronnie.
You're welcome, Sophia.
Well, you're welcome.
Did she really call me Nicky Boy? What is she, Maximilian Pegasus?
Bet your sorry ass, Nikki Boy. Come here,
Oh,
I'll make you
shit.
a little bitch. Come here, get under my
my
little
God.
heel.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you like Desiree now?
Oh my god.
Circus Circus is living out her lesbian fantasies, and then Mooney is actually thinking about them in her own head.
God fucking damn it.
I'm over here laughing my ass off.
Hey, listen, since LGBTQ month starts officially tomorrow, Desiree is now a lesbian figure. So, even though she's technically married to a straight guy, she's still a lesbian figure.
No,
Stop
she's
fucking
bi-
teasing me, Circus, with this.
No. What? Don't you want to get under my dildo?
Oh god, no.
About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
Okay, so she's definitely the top and he's the bottom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we already said she's the dom and he's just the bottom bitch.
Definitely, he loves taking it up the ass when I give it to him.
Oh, please don't do that!
Oh,
said you can fucking talk.
She told. Yeah.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
Huh? Really?
They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office now.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
Hey, Ronnie. He's has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. But what can I say? With these boobs, how can you not? He's insisting he's going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole the urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible.
Huh? But are you saying he didn't?
Of course he didn't. Why would Ronnie ever do something like that?
Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know.
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Well, I mean, he is a thief. I mean, do you think he's just going around telling everybody, "Hey, honey, I did it! I stole everything!"
And now he sounds like Kaz.
Well, I mean, at least I could say Ronnie is better than Kaz. Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me? I'm kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
I mean, think about it. Ronnie got a lesbian power figure as his wife.
Oh, I just married him for the money.
Excitement, huh?
Yes. I'm at the happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle.
Oh, wow. So, going with the stereotypical lesbians on the bike.
Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean.
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. By the way, Mooney, would you like to ride with me on my motorcycle? We can drive into the sunset like Thelma and Louise.
No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself.
That's a no.
You're right about that. He's definitely not for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Other ways?
Do we need to know?
Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous.
Well, you weren't that far off, Circus.
Why not? He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin.
Okay, Sheriff Butler.
And shopping. I like to shop so much it makes Ronnie's head spin.
Okay. Gold digger. Ish.
The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
She takes my money when I'm in need.
What were you trying to say, Sylph?
Oh, so he's got head flu rotation, or head rotation flu.
Perfect
That's my
rotation.
neighbor disease.
Perfect
Man.
rotation.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
So, where does Mr. D-Light get all this money from?
Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin.
Okay, Mr. Exorcist.
Or it was head flu rotation I was thinking of.
Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Last night was horrible. I got pulled over.
Pulled over?
Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yes, anyways, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet.
And he also made false teeth.
I think his name was like Gumshoe. I don't know, he kept talking about some chick named Maggie.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's my bride-to-be. I mean, bird-to-be. I mean, no.
It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, about Mr. Delight.
I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So, basically, he's got no alibi. So what do you know about this?
Oh, you can't show her that, Nick! That emblem is top secret, don't you remember?
Oh, oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it quits my interest like nothing.
I thought I'd show that because of the Homer Simpson line. It's one of the few times that this game references The Simpsons. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask?
Of course, I know all about that. My husband is the biggest fan. His biggest fan.
Yep. What? Huh?
But biggest fan?
Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes he is Mask to Mask.
What are you talking about?
So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask.
Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. The real Thieves' hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so him himself that he looks up to heroic figures.
Heroic figures? But Mask the Mask is a bad guy!
Hey, that doesn't stop people from liking the Joker.
Yep.
So he's
God damn it,
deluded,
Fairy
huh?
Glitter.
Could that really be true?
Anyways, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask the Mask after all.
Hey, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but on the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
Feeling you wouldn't. You're tough. I can tell you've got a good heart.
Somebody frame my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you get this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Why do I
Miss
feel like,
Delight.
why do I feel like this is a Roger and Jessica Simpson?
Could be.
Oh,
The
Jessica
Who
Rabbit.
Framed Roger. The Who
Yeah.
Framed Roger Rabbit reference.
Could be.
Like he was. So you're saying like Ron is basically Roger and Ms. Delight is Jessica Rabbit?
Yes.
And Phoenix Wright is the Bob Hoskins character.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh God! And Luke Atme is Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God! I can't believe that there's a comparison between this case and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's now going to be called Who Framed Ron Delight.
You're noticing it when
oh God! And when I'm thinking about it now, and does that make Maya Dolores?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I just noticed it when I was like doing my voice character. I'm like, this sounds familiar a bit.
Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
Hello, Two-Tone Dearly. Eddie Valiant and
my
Judge
God.
Doom. Yes, Eddie Valiant and
God,
Judge Doom.
Is somebody gonna be able to make okay, if somebody does make comparisons to this case with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, let us fucking know.
I think Two-Tone Dearly actually said like Eddie Valiant and Judge Doom. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm sure, I don't know if Two-Tone you've seen this case before, but if you have, the characters sound eerily similar, don't they? Sophia's like, wow, that's cool.
I can't help it. I like caught on to it like when I was doing her voice, and I'm like,
I didn't know.
No, that's a good point.
Well, you brought it up, Circus.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think anybody that's ever done commentary on this case or this game in particular made that comparison before. But it's very, very similar.
ones.
Yeah.
We could be the first ones, guys.
I mean, look at my character. She looks just like Jessica a bit, if you look at it.
Yeah, she's got the red outfit. She's got the very sexy demeanor. All right.
Uh-huh. Her husband's getting framed.
Yes. Well, it was murder in the movie, right? So, I mean, this is a larceny case.
Killing Acme.
He married someone outside of her thing.
All right, well, this thing looks
I mean, it looked like
vaguely
an infidelity.
familiar. This thing looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet, an alien helmet.
Oh, Circus! And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver, an alien transceiver.
Nick,
Oh yeah, aliens are definitely
do you
gonna
think
beam us
maybe
up.
you could act like a grown-up for a little bit?
Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. Miss watches Steel Samurai. Hey, I can't help it if I like watching sci-fi shit.
Dude, I can't believe I said Simpson when I was trying to talk about Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, see how his hair looks like a cinnamon bun? Yeah, that's like I'm sweet as a bun.
Dude, he looks like Princess Leia with the hair.
Holy shit. Star
sorry.
Wars crossover with this?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know any Princess Leia lines. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only help!
I think that's the only one I know.
Oh, that's right.
That
Here.
needs more.
This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you! Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out.
See, there's a love letter also in this one, too.
Yeah, is it? At least the ink's not disappearing and reappearing ink.
Yeah.
He looks so happy.
Sophia's like, he looks like a girl. Are you referencing the Aerosmith song, Sophia? Dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady.
Pearly!
Pearl. So if you want me to, oh, you're busy. You want me to take over on you?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh.
Okay.
You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Oh, no.
Here's that again.
Yes, Sophia's saying yes, I am referencing that song. Mr. Lawyer? Yes. In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, Ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer?
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damascus guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick?
This is why we need to cover her ears.
And she could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh, no! It's spreading! Oh, please! I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return! What should I do? Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick?
He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you'd defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever.
Pearly, wait!
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
By the way, everyone say hi to Doug, the security guard, in the background.
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office.
Whoa, Mooney, is everything alright over there?
Yeah.
Sounded like you were in a tunnel for a second.
Oh, yeah.
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah. I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm going to cry.
It's the piano.
Um,
I think it's my buds that are about to die, though.
I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Nick. It's a show on the road. Okay, Nick.
Let's get this party started.
Well, actually, we're gonna go check on Pearly right now.
Aww.
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
So she looks like she's gonna punch us while making tea.
That's her determined face. Hey, Pearls.
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
Okay, we already saw this. I'm not gonna make you voice it all again.
Thanks. Stick Maya, the tea is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Skibbity, 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 skibbity.
God damn it!
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning, and I got rid of all the skippities. Oh no, don't tell me there's more of them. If we run into
Who the
DJ...
fuck got that skinny fucker in?
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Alright, now you're gonna find out why she's so persistent about putting us shipping us together.
Okay.
Even Sophia understands Skippity Toilet's coming back. Sophia, I'm glad you.
Skibbity.
Yeah, see, now Circus is joining along.
It's all your fault, Joe.
Hey, no, it's not my fault. It's the guy who created it. He is a genius. If you've not seen all 70 parts, Sophia's like, you're infected by the skibbities.
Yeah, you're
What?
the one that spread it. You started spreading it for everybody else. I'm luckily the one.
At
that
least for this,
did that shit.
at least for this channel, I'm sure everybody that's like everybody. I know Sophia's seen it, so obviously I would love to show the rest of the series. But the music's copyrighted, and the guy that made the song is so adamant that nobody watches it because he's so damn prickly about it. It's like, dude, the song actually made a fucking Source filmmaker series with Gary's mod look good. So.
Here's the thing, I
Anyway.
haven't seen any of it. I just heard
I've
from
seen,
here,
like-
and
I guess I've seen like the prequels of it, and all because I got that song. Listen to that song, America.
America. Hey, look, check out this beautiful developing country. Anyway,
oh god.
I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Crane Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Oh lordy. I remember that.
Sophia's like, I haven't seen it, I just heard about it. Okay, well, we're gonna watch all 70 parts now. At some point.
God.
Hey, Maya.
When we get the fucking Discord open, then we can do it then, because I don't want to get us in trouble.
Okay, we could do a big watch party. No, when Skippity Toilet finally ends, then we can do a watch party.
Well, like I said, that's probably be the time when we get the Discord probably
Yeah,
open.
exactly. Anyway, hey, Maya, I always thought it was because she was young, but
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of.
I'm sorry, Sophia, but hey, it's worth it, because the series gets really, really good, but after the meme stuff is over, it actually gets pretty dramatic. Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin and, well... Because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is...
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
God.
Pearls'
Not
mother,
this
Morgan Fay.
bitch. No, not me again.
She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. Yeah, they put her in solitary confinement.
And I would got away with it. I would got away with it if it wasn't for you spiky hair little bastard.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too. There are hardly any men in Korean village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power.
Because the skippy toilet got all the men.
That's why the whole culture of Korean village is kinda revolved around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's his father?
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah. And she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah. And no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Faye, the current master of the Karain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case.
I'm telling you, that damn toilet got her.
But you're sure she's still alive, right? The skippity toilets didn't get her?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then, according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Karain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who is a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around in the office.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
But first I want to talk to Pearls. Sophia's like, the skippity's got Maya's mom.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. Oh fuck, sorry, accidentally muted. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Aw, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power.
yeah,
So I'm
you don't
gonna
stop
show
the
you
skibidi toilet.
I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a... she sure runs fast.
Well, of course,
Nick.
she's 10.
Let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Actually, no, she's not 10. She is 9.
Well,
I'll
I
be
was
10
close.
soon, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, back to the scene of the crime.
Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn.
Please, calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch is a failure.
Oh god, I'm about to do it. Everything I touch dies! Oh, Dinkelberg!
Everybody.
Maya,
hates
I'm
Chris.
sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look at, but I'm very good with my hands. I could make you another urn.
Oh, let's take her up on her offer.
Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me.
She's pulling a full-on Mekon now.
Maybe
God
this
damn
time
it.
we get- Maybe this time we can get an urn that actually has the name spelled right on it.
Sophia says, Pearls' VA sounds like Chiaki. That's because it is Sophia. I think Sophia likes you, Soph.
Aww.
So when did you get the calling card for Mask to Mask? Yeah, Sophia's like, Andrews is the new Mekon.
God damn it! Let's
Check,
see.
please.
Exactly 10 days ago. Only without the bat shittery. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me.
Yeah, he definitely looks like the final form of Christopher Lloyd in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
See, I told you.
You asked Detective me to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seems to know much more about the mask than the police.
So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived?
Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. But I've learned to trust my hunches.
So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse?
Yes. Lord Lee Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on! To any potential thieves.
Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir.
Damn it. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called the paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, precisely 0.
Damn.
0? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe it could make it look more valuable. But that urn contained the soul of Mystic Ami.
Not anymore.
Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme.
I think that spirit left after the girl's broken.
Yep.
5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of exhibit items from Kurain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually the mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning.
God damn it.
Well, let's go see the detective.
Yep. Oh. Hello?
Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence!
I kill you.
Precisely as I expected.
You left that open! You left that open for me!
Savari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct?
I think we've already been through this.
Ha! So my estimation was correct. Savari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you?
Unbeknownst to us, the detective is Doctor Who in this.
You set her up for that, Joe. For that Jeff Dunham joke.
I can't help it that I do voice acting. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after the mask since his first theft?
Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself.
So that's why you're hired as security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera.
But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So, how did Mask the Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Damask's modus operandi?
Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask Damask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask Damask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
Calm down here, Dio.
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. The world!
There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark.
I got a question.
Well,
are you
I
fucking
was
for
wondering
real?
God damn it, I was trying to say my line, Circus.
Sorry,
Well,
but I
I
had to
was wondering
ask.
how Mask the Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask.
Kickstarter, baby!
What the? It's a psyche lock!
He was in the kitchen eating Danishes the whole time. I knew it!
That I didn't do it.
Maybe he is the mess. Dude.
Hey, Nick, what's the Psycholock thing?
Well, your Magitama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Monogatama has that kind of power?
Yes.
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magitama last year.
Well, it's true. That this Monogatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Pearly was one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it could do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Crane channeling school someday?
Let's remember she's still a teenager.
So, how do you do it? How do you break the Psycholock thing?
She's 19, Circus.
She's still a teenager.
Well, you present the Magitama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient.
Why you look like the penguin? Let me know.
Hi, baby. You gonna say hi?
Hey, Elliot.
Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about it.
God, I want to break that nose off.
Yes indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
What's
I'm
with the
not sure.
Rama blood?
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night.
You know what they say, Moody, about a guy with a big nose, actually bigger body part, that he has a big, you know what, down there. And this guy looks like he might be one of those guys.
Are you saying that I should quit being an ace detective and instead become an ace porn star?
Easy.
Are you saying he's trying to compensate for something, Circus?
I'll put Randy Spears to shame.
I'm just saying he has a big fucking nose, therefore he must have a big package.
There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off at exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay.
He was in the kitchen with the cheese Danish last night.
Okay.
What's
Let's
with
suppose...
you and cheese Danishes?
He looks like a cheese Danish type of guy.
You hungry, Circus? Damn.
Dude, if it was fucking gumshoe, I would say donuts. Because he's a cop.
Are you
Okay.
saying because he's too fancy for his fucking donut?
I ain't saying anything. I'm just saying they like Danishes and freaking donuts.
Or at least you're not talking about bagels and cream cheese.
No, that's for that our squirrely overlord.
Okay. Let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were...
Unconscious.
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you?
Look at that face.
Surely you must be joking.
Panicking, bro.
You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at that time it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, Detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
Well, title drop.
Yep.
We can go home now.
I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you?
Clobber? What's an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Ouch! Mr. Atme should have had his forehead examined.
You can say that again. How can he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Mask the Mask.
Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask to Mask.
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera.
The Sherlock or something.
That's him!
Mask the Mask!
The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask Damask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
But how would you know about that?
Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. Sophia coming in with the muscles.
I guess he's giving a lot of aces a bad name.
Well, hey, that's me you're talking about.
I don't mean to offend you.
I know you're
Just
not.
making a joke.
Oh, by the way, speaking of LGBTQ month.
Hello.
Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said?
Okay, we already did this. I'm not doing the voice again. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000?
This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Oh, pizza's here.
Pizza?
Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Don't take but 1 second, I promise.
We probably shouldn't have said pizza guy. It should have, and we shouldn't say pool boy either.
At least he's not delivering a sausage pizza. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you.
When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself.
A strong bad.
Please come in. I'll make some coffee.
Oh, I'm probably wait till I tell a strong man in the cheat about this. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh wait, Two-Tone Dearly said could be killer clowns behind the door.
Oh no, killer clowns and the sea bat is playing.
Oh god, no. Let's not give anybody any ideas.
Don't bring cotton candy into the circus. I'm close to wanting to buy someone. I'm at the grocery store. Don't ruin it for me.
Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nikki boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another gift.
Ah, you're... Nick, it's you! And Maya too! What a fluke!
Oh no, he's back.
Larry, long time no see.
What? You know each other?
Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? If you mean what I think, I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this, and married too? Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
He's back.
Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here.
Zip. So, you two are childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike.
Nice girl, that Desi. So have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know.
And he doesn't even know about her real husband.
Well, no, she just said he was married. Or he said she. Anyway, so what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again?
Oh?
Well, you know Benifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed.
What the fuck?
Then ex Jennifer, then
Caddy Tom.
Katie Holmes, and Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Benifer, Caddy Tom. I never heard of either of them.
I thought the ship was called Tomcat.
Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Sophia's like, oop. Women! They're so... Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. It looks like he's still the same old Larry. So, what are you doing here, anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a naturally born nice guy, that's all. Well,
I saw a pretty girl and
Yep.
well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. Yeah, buenas tardes, amigos. Bye, Sophia.
Bye.
Bye.
He really is just here to check out Miss Delight.
What a simp. You said you found it at your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know?
Not me.
A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about.
Oh, so
something,
you
people simping over the milkman, something.
He's a job hopper, okay?
so he couldn't afford fucking police academy. Okay. He had to get the lowest phone.
So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you are working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card.
Oh, okay. I accidentally heard key card is peacock and got confused.
Whoa, whoa. Sylph.
No, like the bird.
At least it wasn't you this time, Joey.
Hey, I didn't say anything the last time.
No, you're the one usually getting things confused with us.
Yes,
Hey,
that
we
is
all do
true.
with everybody. I mean, nobody's safe.
So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data's off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless.
Wait, is Larry trying to be the other guy?
Yep.
Oh,
Larry, have some self-respect. I mean,
Larry?
it's already in the gutter, but like, come on.
Larry?
His self-respect's already down in the shitter.
Larry, this is Desi. I will never date you because you're an idiot incarnate.
Hey, Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth.
Alexis?
What?
What?
I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Whew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope.
Yeah. So what?
That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security.
What?
Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Oh, no. I don't want to move. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now.
Huh? What are you doing here, then?
Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Secretly,
well-
the boss is watching to see if Larry actually left the job.
Well, this apartment
Whoa.
building is
Mooney.
pretty close to Lordley Taylor, right?
That's
What?
me. That's me.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordley Taylor, right?
And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then...
Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the secret urn. Hey, Nick, your phone!
Hello? Is this the Wright residence?
Ah, Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordley Taylor to try to find more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? That phone, Nick! Pearly, where are you right now?
I was walking and I found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavari when he's excited.
Luke at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright. I'm a little scared.
Oh,
hungry.
God.
Alright, let's go, Maya.
And I'm
Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like real cutie. Another one of your special friends.
she's a fucking kid.
Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what
Larry.
a fucking... Oh, God, Chris Hansen's here.
Please take a seat.
Mystic Maya.
Pearly!
I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul on site.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Yeah, the pink one ain't here.
Now that you mention it.
Okay. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here.
Hey, Nick, come on. Open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
You do it
That's,
then.
that's true, and truth be told, I have to admit, I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now.
He's
Whatever.
got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. He's got who's-its and what's-its galore.
Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there.
It's a dick! It's a dick!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so frequently. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Can't believe you.
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial? Savari! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime?
But
What? Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting.
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
oh,
Sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Savari! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators.
where's the oatmeal man?
Co-conspirator?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you even talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godo. Godo?
Oh, shit.
You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
Rude. Who is this Godo person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godo, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godo, a legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Goto.
Sophia, welcome back. The new detective kind of talks like Gundam.
Wait, did my thing mute her?
No, you're good. Sorry.
No, we heard you.
You're okay. But the prosecutor in the country isn't Godo, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you can call him the Luke Atomy of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
I'm starting to hate this dude.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. If you don't know, there's a play called Waiting for Godot that was made a long time ago, and that's a reference to this sentence. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial.
Chester, get off the laptop.
Alright, get your, Sophia, if you're still here, I want to let you know that a snack is going to be coming up for you.
Oh, God.
I got the cat in front of me and he woke it off.
Might have to get another water in a moment, but at least I don't feel like coughing now.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy.
Sophia's like, huh? Well, wait till you see, Sophia. Wait till you see.
Oh, is it my job?
So,
No.
check out the mask glossy I bought.
You bought this? Where?
House, they have all sorts of things for sale.
Chester, I'm working.
You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Come on, I'm guilty! Throw the book at me!
Who like that?
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me!
It's all about me, damn it! I'm like so important.
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you? Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please!
Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie.
Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour! Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this.
Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear, I'll protect you.
You see, actually, the thief is, me.
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of.
Are you finished with those errands?
I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is masked to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. Yeah, get in here. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree.
Yo, Strong Bad, We need to invite Doug to the poker game.
Doug's cool. Usually I'll take him as my wingman at the bar.
Yeah, I heard he makes a killer chicken wing. The court now is in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh,
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
What a stupid question.
What did you say?
Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
He looks like Doc Brown. No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by.
Who are you?
I am Godo, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
he's the one Detective Atme was talking about. What
Your
the
name
hell
is
is with
Gold?
the sex music?
Yes, your reputation precedes you, Godot. What kind of case have you dealt with so far?
Ha! None.
What?
What did you just say?
I've never prosecuted a case before.
Never? But you said you never lost before.
Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods began their lives as mere saplings.
Yes, but a mask? In a court of law?
Huh. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts.
This fucking music. This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal?
So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite.
Oh!
Oh.
Burn.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Oh,
I choose
shit.
you, Pikachu! Well then, Prosecutor Gobo?
It's not Gobo. It's Godo, Your Honor.
In any case, please give your opening statement.
Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
What is it?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two?
Well then, let's hear from the first witness.
Hi guys. My name is what? My name is My name is
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe in the house.
No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, this guy.
Alright, witness, first let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
Yes, sir.
No, Chester.
Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T.
So then, the actual identity of Master Mask is... Mr. Godot. What are you doing? What are you? Ooh, she's giving the vampire a run for his money!
Oh shit!
What in the middle of the trial here, Mr. Godot? And the cat's trying to attack me.
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this... I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
The sex music, I swear to Christ, bro!
Oh gosh, I can hear it for once, and like, yeah, too much there.
Very well. It's only coffee, after all. That
What?
was a fucking vampire drinking wine in my courtroom.
You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Well, Sophia likes coffee, or actually loves.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. And enough with that goddamn
Nick-
sex movie music. I told you not to play any Kenny G in my courtroom. It's Beastie Boys 24/7.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do?
As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Mask to Mask who stole the urn.
Ow. Yeah.
Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yup. Nobody knows more about this thief than me, pal.
Ow.
It's true. I'm a Savari, author on thieves.
Oh no. An author? He's written books about thieves?
I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this...
know he could...
The fact that this...
He could know how...
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't know he know how to write. I thought he was that stupid.
The fact that this guy could slip even
Hey.
through my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers.
Ooh.
The real authority on the
I'm
thief is
fine.
the other
I fell off the
detective.
bed and slammed my foot onto the kennel.
I don't need to ask this one any more questions. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought that card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lordy Trailer received authentic?
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public.
You are absolutely certain that this card is real.
Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Mask to Mask's emblem. His fifth heist, and your fifth screw-up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me?
You're too stupid
Wow.
to be in this courtroom.
It looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme.
Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Emanon.
That. Some kind of specially salty teardrop?
No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the Crown of Bagora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Magina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Magina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the Sacred Urn, right?
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections.
Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type.
Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
Thinking of asking the same thing myself.
Ugh, I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an odd piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi.
And so, since the robbery seems to fit all those conditions...
That's right. It means that Master Mask is behind it.
Nick, it definitely looks like it was the Mask who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Master Mask.
But...
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself.
Even so, even though we know it was the Mask that did it.
Oh, Two-Tone Dearly says, Godo in a coffee commercial would be funny to see. I have a YouTube video that I'm going to show to everybody later.
Like the Folgers commercial.
Oh no, Godo's too good. Godo hates commercial brand coffee. It would maybe for the time.
For the meme.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We'll do it. If you give me the meme, I'll do it in the Godo voice. Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Prosecutor Goddard, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. Ugh.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the thief of the secret urn was not the work of Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Goldon?
This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godo number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake.
A fake Damask?
Fake the Mask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
I thought I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior. His point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
It looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Damask.
Why do I always look pissed off?
The proof is right here.
This looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Ha. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
It's right here, of course.
You mean Mask Damask?
I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest.
A brooch? Here? Bailiff! Get my steed. We need to retreat at once.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on.
A clasp, I see now.
But the Mask Damask in the security camera photo... Ah! He has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol. Oh, Sophia's cheerleading for Mr. Wright. Go Wright! But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Mask Damask is a fake. I've been fooled again!
You're a big fat phony!
I found you, faker!
Order!
Oh god.
It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how? How could you overlook this?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
Oh god, here we go
Oh
again.
god.
Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
What?
Mr. Goldeye, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ha. The brooch you're talking about.
You didn't know how to approach it.
Do you mean this?
That's Mask Damask's brooch?
Where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big woman Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? He must mean the Ami Faye statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Can I smack him?
This guy is one cool customer. This fucking music, I swear to God, guys.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
All I
That
do is pull
friend...
those Star Trek fucking glasses off his face.
That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
What?
Hickeys.
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints. What?
What? The defendant's fingerprints was on the brooch? Order in the court. Mr. Gona, let's see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
Okay, that sounds so wrong right now. I'm a little creeped.
It appears to have torn off some clothing.
Maggie's like, no.
There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem.
Ha. You mess with Godo? And you get burned.
Ugh, he's been playing me like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Huh? You done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet.
You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom and bring me my aspirin. It's gonna be a long night.
Finally time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh?
Yep. Fuck.
1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Shh! Silence!
I cued you.
Now I see, it's all becoming clear.
What? Clear.
Savari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right. And who the fuck bringing the circus this night? It wasn't me.
Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Shit. Boy, those two make a perfect pair.
Oh.
They'd either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off.
I heard that on the night of the crime, you all alone on the security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is. Why was this guy all by himself, anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it.
Well, then tell us what's this special monocle of your witness. This guy thinks he's the Monopoly man. If he had one.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask Damask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I can land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
Hello, Darkness, my old friend. I have come to talk to you again.
With you again.
So, you didn't get a clear look at the criminal.
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why Witness seems to be so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We're not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Mask Damask, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Sorry.
What did you say?
What?
Sorry, I almost interrupt. This isn't an ordinary thief. This is an advanced thief. SpongeBob stuff.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Oh, it's going to be a long night with this witness.
Yep. Christ on a stick.
So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh?
Up here. So, when you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it.
Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too.
Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before.
Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure. On your pigeony head, that is.
Oh,
In any case... Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me? So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby dub you Ace Dunce. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all that I can recall.
That's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Gotha, do you have a problem with the photo? Good, then let's continue with the testimony.
Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out.
And you lost your memory, too.
You see? You have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with.
Oh!
He may have
Shit.
He may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked to senseless, and then... Man, everybody's coming in with the stabs and the jabs.
Everybody's like stabbing at his neck, so holy crap.
About this 30 minutes, my silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying that he was out cold.
Dude, I think we need to be high half the time to understand what this dude's saying. So, what
Get
happened?
some wee brownies ready, guys.
Yep.
Get us some wee brownies, please.
So, what happened during these 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atme. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Aha, that belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch-nemesis Mask de Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask de Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off.
Consider my cut.
Ah.
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Yeah. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No. Wait just a moment, sir, old-timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Witness, so what are you saying? That you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote.
Murder, she wrote.
So in the end, you didn't catch a glimpse of the Master Mask?
Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes which case.
That can't be good. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? Well, we know for sure that Atme looked away from the door. I think I should ask about something else now. Alright, so you looked away from the door, and then? What does that mean? Discombobulated.
Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway?
Oh, God.
Now, I've forgotten what I was saying.
Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago.
Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shichishito.
So, the thief aimed himself with the sword. Armed with himself with the sword. And what about yourself, witness?
You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
Fail to find that improperly impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. This guy is a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Powericious? I assumed the Atme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this?
Dude, he's been listening to Fergalicious too much.
What is this Atme fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the Atme fighting style?
Oh, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony?
Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Sorry, Mr. Wright, the drugs just kicked in. Now then, witness. Well, go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper.
So, Mr. Atme got hit in the forehead then?
That's what he says.
Funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This Luke Atme guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It truly is a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
And
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you hit on the head. Where you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
what do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong.
To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes.
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that.
Really? What is it like then?
He doesn't even break his mug, though.
Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it you're trying to assert?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually Mask to Mask. Yeah!
He's really the Penguin.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask. Y'all...
But, Mr. Wright, this photo clearly shows Mask to Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordy Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So, the ace detective is actually the ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Damask's MO is pure genius, and so am I, Luke Atmey, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, Sir Lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance.
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmey, when you assume the thief's identity...
Ow. Huh?
Oh.
Godo Blend number 102. My personal favorite.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Mr. Godo.
The ace detective is actually an ace thief? I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But, Mr. Godo, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I can't take him seriously with that coffee on his face.
I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Mr. Wright, just don't stand there. This court would
Holy
like
Christ.
to see the specific proof you have. Quickly.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush?
Are you alright, Nick?
Atmey looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atmey is in fact Mask to Mask. Proof? Of course, I've got nothing.
Huh. Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all.
Ugh.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief.
Give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But are you just gonna give up and let us lose?
So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Gut? What? What? Who? Oh god. Who are you?
Well, we might as well leave it there. We could just embrace her sexuality as we close out the stream.
Oh, God.
I know, that's one way to end it. So we started with Desiree and we end with Desiree. It comes all full circle.
Nice little Desiree sandwich. What?
You're making Mooney blush.
Oh, God.
She was blushing the entire stream. Now imagine if the Godo theme was playing while she walked in.
Fucking hell.
All right, everybody. Well,
So
as
this
you...
is the point where Mooney's ends up questioning her own sexuality, am I right?
No, I mean, you said it, not us.
I'm just the voice actress.
Well, as we look upon Desiree and her lesbian iconage, I don't even think that's a word, iconage, but...
Out of the window, Elliot.
So, anyway, if you want to see more Desiree, and you want to see Mooney blush some more, and you want to see Circus go all goo-goo gaga over this lesbian icon, you can make sure to like the stream. You can leave a comment down below. You definitely leave comments, sprites of motorcycles mostly, and coffee mugs, because we definitely need those. And, yeah.
Coffee mugs with motorcycle prints.
Yes, exactly. And we will catch you on Friday Night Phoenix will be next week. So we'll do more Friday Night Phoenix then. And until then, we'll catch you all next time. Good night, everybody.